Hey everyone, Chad Hasty here, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs on NewsTalk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO in Lubbock, Texas. If you're not around the area, I want you to listen online, KFYO.com. A lot to talk about on the show today from 8:30 to 11. But here on the Morning Brief, want to discuss something that was posted on my Facebook page yesterday. You know, we're hot and heavy into the election stuff. A lot of people, there was a report that came out last week that 40% of relationships have been strained. So a lot of people are upset about this whole election and where this election is going. But I had a listener who posted on my Facebook page yesterday, and this video not directed solely at her. It's to everybody out there in listener land and on YouTube land, I guess. But the listener posted this on my Facebook. She asked, why are you bashing Donald Trump and not talking about Hillary's corruption? I think after all the Clinton corruption that was revealed in WikiLeaks and the videos of the Democrat operative bragging about the election fraud that Democrats have participated in the last 50 years, makes me totally agree with Trump's response on accepting or not accepting the election results. Why do you think we are sick and tired of establishment Republicans? They know fraud is going on, they hide their head in the sand, and they go along with it. We are sick and tired of it, and thank God for Donald Trump. Chad, you must have been given a seat in the ivory tower that the Republican establishment resides in. Come on down and join the regular Americans before it's too late. Please don't turn into a pawn for the Republican royalty. Well, okay. I haven't been given a seat in the ivory tower. I just call it as I see it. It's as simple as that. Look, folks, there are a lot of different ways that talk show hosts have been handling this election. Some of them are walking on eggshells regarding this election. Some people just want everybody to get along. Some people absolutely hate Donald Trump. Some people absolutely love Donald Trump. And some people just want to see Hillary defeated. Hi, that's me. I don't think that Donald Trump is some great conservative hero. I do think Hillary Clinton is corrupt. I do think that she would be an awful president. And by the way, I've said that many times on the show. We've covered WikiLeaks on the show. We have covered all the corruption surrounding Hillary Clinton on the show. We have covered a lot of these different areas where Hillary Clinton is an awful, awful choice. But look, folks, and I'm only speaking for me, and I do know there are some other radio hosts who feel this way, but I'm only speaking for me here. If you are looking for someone who is going to try and make you feel better about voting for Donald Trump, if you're looking for somebody who is going to tell you that Donald Trump is a conservative hero, who is a great conservative, a great Republican, and somebody who will lead America to prosperity, that's not me. I think that Donald Trump is better than Hillary Clinton, at least by a little bit. I don't believe that Donald Trump is a conservative. He has not shown at all that he is a conservative. He has not shown me that he is a conservative. I don't trust that he is. I don't really trust him on a lot of the things that he has stated. Donald Trump, I think, will be a big spender. I think that Donald Trump, if elected president, will do things that will anger the grassroots, anger conservatives, and will be seen more as an establishment type of figure than what people view him as right now. Remember, this is a guy who is a lifelong Democrat. Don't forget about that. He is a lifelong Democrat who, he criticizes Hillary Clinton for what she did in public service, but guess what? He was donating to her during all of those years. Now, has he turned the page? Has he seen the light? Is he a Republican now? I'm going to go ahead and go along with him. Maybe he has. I don't know. I know that he is going to be at least a little bit better than Hillary, and that's why I support Donald Trump in this election. But that's the only reason. I said back before this whole process got started, whoever the Republican nominee was going to be, we have to support the Republican nominee over Hillary Clinton, because Hillary is that bad, and I believe that she would be disastrous for this country. But listen, if you're somebody who thinks that Donald Trump is above being criticized, then I'm sorry, you're not going to get that angle from me on my show. Donald Trump is imperfect. Donald Trump should be criticized. And here's the deal. Every politician should be criticized. Every politician should have their feet held to the fire by us, the people. We should be holding these people accountable. We have to hold these people accountable. They work for us. Don't forget that. Even though Donald Trump is a Republican nominee, even though Ted Cruz is loved by the conservatives right now, even though a lot of conservatives love Marco Rubio, you've got to hold their feet to the fire. You have to stand up for what you believe in. You can't just look past everything because that person is the nominee or that person is the elected official. You can't do that. That's how you get screwed over in this country. You got to hold their feet to the fire. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep fighting for conservative values, even if it means criticizing the Republican nominee for president, who is very, very, very imperfect. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. But don't forget, don't get me wrong, he is still better than Hillary Clinton, okay? He is still better than Hillary, and I will still vote for him over Hillary, but I'm not happy about it. I think we could have done much better. Republicans, we could have done much better in this election. But he is better than Hillary. Tune into the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on NewsTalk 95.1 FM, 790 a.m. KFYO. Have a great weekend. We'll be back on Monday on the Chad Hasty Show. NewsTalk 95.1 FM, 790 a.m. KFYO, KFYO.com.